Hello, brothers and sisters. I'm like, welcome to my page because the conversation trying to keep it down and under 10 minutes because over 10 minutes I'm very important and not important to liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people who like to smoke, people who like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people who like DMT. Listener's discretion is advised. And I am so cringy. Yes, indeed. I'm the only male out there who does what I do and multitasking and also being the prodigy of many different things. Read my fucking description box. Get the hell out of here, guys. Get the hell out of here, you girls. Gals and girls. Guys and girls. Now, today's topic, because I'm sleepy as hell. I couldn't sleep all night. I was playing The Witcher, right? And I was playing Siri, and I'm not gonna ruin the story, but I ended up dying, which I pretty much thought it was a glitch. At this one point, I had to fight the three witches and shit, which I'm not gonna name. And I was like, yo, I can't believe that when you get near the ending of a game, it shouldn't glitch up. Maybe my system was hot. I don't know, but I'll play it tomorrow. I'm usually on in the middle of the night at 12 a.m. Standard Eastern Time in USA. Okay, let me see. Okay, and what happens is that what this video is going to be about right now is about okay, I got most of you off. Okay, good. Um, this video is going to be about why women cheat. Okay, so we're gonna go down probably like 10 things, about 10 things. I'm just going on the top of my head. I didn't write it down, but I may have missed one or two things, or maybe even three. But the first reason why women cheat is because, what do you think? Because they were liars from the beginning. Okay, so that's the first thing. No matter what you say, and you put in your heart in your sleeve, makes you a liberal. If you don't test her, it makes you a liberal. That means that you are willing to sacrifice your freedom and everything else to be pimped out by a female who's going to force you to marry her. And basically, if you don't understand how the marriage pimp game works with women, then you already lost the battle because she's going to force you. She's going to force you, okay? Because real women will basically is basically not even dwell in the realm reality of fucking getting married. They want multiple. They want you to be happy. Okay, women are selfless. They're supposed to be selfless, but that's the first real reason. She lied to you from the jump. This is what women told me. Okay, they tell me that the if you're really close to a female and you actually know them for a while, you understand everything. All this little gabbling they do, you can narrow it down to the gist. And they told me that when they see a guy who's attractive, usually 9 times out of 10, they care for nothing else but only for attraction and money. It's that simple. If you're not attractive, you better have the money. And if you don't have neither of those things, they're lying to you or using you. So the first thing is they're lying. Okay. The second thing could be, okay, yeah, their hormones. Okay. As you're with women, as I said before, time and time again, with most guys, women change. And once they hit that age where they don't want to be fucked no more or they want to get lazy and shit like that, I'm narrowing it down. I'm going to try to narrow it down to like 3 to 4 things because all them other departments, all those technicalities, usually leads to that hormonal thing. Actually, because my wife she's 37, okay? She looked like, slightly like a man and shit, when I first married her and shit. But I had to marry my broad, and that's another story for another day, okay? But other than that, I'm still safe, and I take advantage of her as she tried to take advantage of me, okay? So first way that she can cheat on you is she lied from the jump. She already had plans on cheating from you from the point. They think like that. They already thinking like 10 steps ahead, okay? The second reason is her hormonal imbalancement. Her hormones change over time, especially when she gets up there in the late 30s, going towards 40s, okay? And what's another reason? I think those are the main 2 reasons why women technically cheat. What other thing? Okay. The third real reason why is that you're abusing her. Okay. Now, she might be able to talk to you, and she won't be able to talk to you because she's afraid. Okay. And if she's afraid, you have to give her away so she can talk to you, so you can understand what she's afraid of, so she won't feel abused. But in 9 times out of 10, she's gonna be most likely abusing you. She's not gonna really, you know, respect you. So that's number 3. They lose respect for you, or they miscommunicate with you. She lose that. She feels like she's being abused. So what she'll do, she'll play the victim role. Okay, because she doesn't know how to express herself, and that's why I try to stay away from sensitive females. Okay, so number three could just basically be sensitivity. She feels like she's abused and she don't know how to express herself. And sometimes it could just be number four. It could be about she just lost respect for you because she don't know how to communicate and she gets tired. Okay, so the first one is lying. The second one is hormonal change. The third one is basically she gets tired of you or she's sensitive. Sensitivity is a big thing with some women, and I keep telling them, say you got to know how to compartmentalize. And I think that's the number fourth thing. They don't know how to compartmentalize. They connect their emotions to their sexuality. Okay, so that's a really bad thing. When I try to teach females, I teach them. I say, hey, you have to know how to compartmentalize your sex. You got to keep that emotion away from it because if you connect your emotion to your sex drive, you'll never be most of the time you'll never be pleased. You'll never be pleased, especially by any alpha male who's just basically right on the P's and Q's and shit. And romance is learned, okay, and that's the number six, okay. Number six is that she looks into romance so much that she's basically expecting a man to do what her father did. Okay, because I try my best not to teach my daughters about. I don't romance my daughters or anything like that. I just try to give them the nitty gritty. Get to the point. There's two separate entities: your mental and your sexuality. You have to keep them separate because if you connect your sexuality to your heart, okay, that's number six. Compartmentalization. They don't know how to compartmentalization. So what happens is that they get emotional and shit, and that leads on to their sensitivity, and then them losing their self respect for you because they don't know how to communicate. And that could be number seven. Okay, miscommunication. They're just sensitive and they don't know how to communicate. So I'm telling you all of the reasons why females will most likely cheat on you. Also, another reason, number eight, is they're a nymphomaniac from the beginning, from the start. They haven't told you that. If she's a virgin, okay, which I've never encountered this though, and she actually has high sexual expectations of you, and you let her down and shit like that, she could want more sex than what is expected. Because I've talked to countless females who actually told me, okay, I always wanted a man to do this, and I always wanted a man to do that. And I said, that's a lot of sex, and I'll be like, damn, that's how much women want who really are really horny and their libido is very high. And I'm like, wow, that's fucking interesting. What's number eight? What could be number eight? I said a list of things here, narrowing down to almost every little thing. Hormonal change to losing respect for you because she's losing her hormonal imbalancement to the point to where from the beginning she's lying to you or she's full of herself about she's only materialistic. She's trying to do hypergamy until she meets one of your friends. Okay, that's another thing too. She's just waiting for the right opportunity. She's an opportunist, and if she's an opportunist, you're gonna lose. Okay, so that's why I try to protect myself from all those type of emails in which I dealt with in my life. I say, as me being a fetish gigolo in my past, I always wondered about female psychology and to study female psychology so I could be prepared. So it's your job as a male to understand that if she gets tired, you have to take the steps before she gets there and block her out. So you have the leverage. You always think ahead before you use your head. You get what I'm saying? You always think ahead instead of you always think ahead instead of using your head because what happens is that most guys are very beta suckers. They're beta suckers. Most of you guys are beta suckers. And women have the advantage when they have the pussy. Okay, so that's all I really wanted to say. I think I said a lot enough there. There's really not nothing I couldn't have missed. I said everything from the psychological to the emotional to even the spiritual side too. Because sometimes there's females who say they're Christian. They don't listen to that Bible. Most of the time they just say they're Christian because that's a ploy, political ploy. They're trying to fuck with your head saying they believe in Jesus, but they really don't believe in Jesus. But other than that, that's all I really want to say. And it's under 10 minutes. You like that light shining back there? And y'all have a good day. So I told you all of the reasons why. And if you come up with some more, write it down below and we'll discuss it. If you disagree with something I said, write it down below and I will discuss it, okay? And you have a nice motherfucking day. Peace.